Hello everyone, this is Woodman and welcome back to Kingdom Rush. So we are moving on to level 3 today in the campaign. And let's see, what do we got? Ooh, so we have our first dual path where the enemy can come from the top or the bottom route. Let's build up some defenses. It's going to start from the top, it looks like. It tells us that with the icon on the right. So, yeah, let's do a mix of towers that can see both lanes, and then we'll kind of fortify the top lane there with those ground troops. Of course, we'll use the farmers, my favorite. We'll use them as needed. And yeah, let's defend this place. So far, so good. Just gonna modify the rally point a bit, bring them forward as much as we can. And yeah, we can supplement that ground reinforcement with the farmers there.
Freedom!
Alrighty. Calling in waves early and everything. Off to a great start. So we're now on to an 11 wave game. The last 2 levels were 7 waves. So we can expect, a little bit of a longer game here. I'm thinking we'll probably just do one. Yeah, I'm thinking just this game for the episode. I think from this point on, pretty much every episode might just have one game in it, but we'll see. Alrighty, so they're about to come from both sides. And yeah, I'm hoping we're going to be able to deal with these wolves. Let's build up a little bit more range defense here and put in the farmers. Yeah, it's getting pretty good coverage. It's now the archer tower down here can cover both sides, but these guys are so fast though. That's the problem. Okay, well I think we'll be able to deal with this one with farmers. There we go. No problem. Okay. Now should we fortify the middle here? Yeah, I think that's the move. Let's send these guys over to the other side here. They can kind of act as like, the central kind of blockade in this region. And we can always call on the fireballs if we need it, but I kind of want to save it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, they weren't really stopping those guys. I guess they were just out of range from getting to them. I'm not really sure.
Dodge this.
So we are in the land of the windmills today, huh? Drop some fire on these guys. We got, what is that in the background? Like a circus tent or something? Huh. We're at the circus. We're at the fair. Okay, so I think we need more defense down this side because, as you can see, there's really not a whole lot of places you can put the towers on top there. So we kind of need to fortify this middle and end corridor. But I think pretty much from here on out, they always are going to come from the top and bottom. I really can't remember though. See, that's the nice thing. It's kind of like replaying the game for me because I haven't actually played through this game's entire campaign in like at least 5 years, if not longer. I would have started playing this game over a decade ago, I mean. Man, it was probably, I don't even know, maybe 15 years ago. I don't really remember when this game came out, but I remember playing it on Armor Games, that's for sure. I have some very great memories after school, going home with my friend on the bus, and us playing this game for hours on like a Friday afternoon. For those of you who did play this game back in the day on browsers, the Steam version is really good. I highly recommend it, and it sometimes goes on sale, I think, so probably get it for a pretty good price. It's definitely worth picking up and just having. I mean, remember Flash ended a few years ago. I'm not sure if you can still play this game in browser. I don't really trust browser stuff that much anymore. I like to just own my games, and so this is a good way to do that. I think there's also an app for this too, because I used to have it on my phone. At least on iOS, I know that there's an app for it. I'm not sure about Android. But yeah, so maybe if you guys want to play this game again, you might be able to just get it on the App Store. Alright, so we're looking good. We're upgrading our defenses here. We're handling both lines pretty well. We're using the farmers when needed, using the fireballs when needed. That's kind of the name of the game, and you can really breeze through these first few levels as long as you understand the strategy a bit, right? Because like the shaman are resistant to magic. These groups of enemies, you want to stop them with the, I guess I'll call them the knights, the soldiers. You want to stop them with the knights and then let the arrows and bombs rain down on them. So the arrows are going to be good at picking off targets, especially that are low in health, and chipping away at them, and then the bombs are going to be good at like aerial splash damage. So you really just want to use a combination of the 4 towers to just build some barriers so that these guys can't get through. And then the shaman are particularly difficult to deal with. So as you can see there, I just spawned in some farmers to slow them down so that they would stay in one spot. And then I was able to deal with both shaman using the fireballs, and now all the other guys near them aren't getting healing anymore. So enemy prioritization is pretty important too. And that becomes a really big deal once you have a hero as well, because your hero positioning is up to you. You can move them around the map, and you need to kind of prioritize where your hero is going to defend based on which enemies are coming down each route. So the game actually gets quite complex. I'm not expecting it to be this easy for the whole playthrough. We have ogres now too. What's that? So yeah, I think that these first few episodes are probably going to be rather easy, but that's going to change. I'm not sure we're going to be getting 3 stars after a little while here. This is the medium playthrough. I guess if it goes well, maybe we can, move on to the hard or something like that, but I wouldn't count on it. I think we're probably just going to stay on medium for the rest of the series. Suppose if it got really hard, we could go to the easy mode, but I'd rather not do that. Yeah, so we're kind of just wrecking these guys. I guess they didn't come on the bottom path during that last wave right there, so that was pretty helpful. And this is with an ultimate wave that we're closing out on, so wow, it's going pretty well. And we are daring too. Okay, good to know. Good to know. So yeah, that should be it. Let's just fortify up a bit here. Now we have these big guys coming through. I think we have one of each tower now at level 2, if not more. So that's pretty cool. We haven't unlocked level 3 yet. I think maybe that's the next one. The next level. Still using our farmers like always. And yeah, the orcs actually don't seem that bad. Like, we're taking them out. We always have our fireballs if we really need it, but we'll see. Getting achievements here. Okay, so we have shaman coming near the back, but I'm really not that worried about it because they're not, they're not near the ogres. That's what I'm more worried about here. I think they might even, I think if an ogre comes through, which, there we go, nice, just got another one. I think if an ogre gets through at the end, it might do like more than 1 heart of damage. I think it might be 3 or 2 or something like that. Not sure. But we're going to use the fireball because we're rounding out. This looks like a nice victory. Yeah, nice. Probably didn't even need the fireball, but hey, let's wrap it up, right? Finish her off. There we go. And alright, send in a few more guys. Can take some time because they're being healed. Oh yeah, so you know what? That's what's going on here is they're being healed. I'm actually wondering. Okay, now it's just him. I'm kind of thinking, yeah, I think we need to separate. Let's take these guys out of it so that once he gets through, he'll just be moving. And then there we go. See, I wanted to lure him into the bomb here, and there we go. Perfect. Sometimes you got to do some repositioning. That's all. So that's level 3, another 3-star. That's a total of 9 now for us. So we can do some more upgrades. Oh, and then we did get our hero. Wow. So for the next level, we're going to be able to use our first hero. Let's start with some upgrades. Let's see what we can do here. Do I want to go all the way down the wizard path? I don't know. I think it's probably better to like disperse your stars around a bit. Kind of just get better and across everything first before you specialize. Yeah, and the fireballs have been useful, so let's do that, and let's start the archer tower here too. So there we go, spreading around those points, and here we go. Sir Gerald Lightseeker, our first hero. He's a knight. He's got a sword. I'm sure it'll be fun to play with him on the Twin River Pass. So that's gonna happen in the next episode. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this. Episode 2, is it? Yes, episode 2 of Kingdom Rush. And I will be back for another one at some point in the future here. And we will keep on with our journey now with our hero. Alrighty, so hope you all enjoyed. God bless you. And just remember, always, that Jesus loves you, and so do I. Amen. Peace.